Hey, here's Bella. That's my first episode of this podcast, and I'm answering some questions about my identity. I asked ChatGPT to give me some questions that I could answer to them. He gave me 50 deep podcast questions, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't 50. We're not doing 50, we're doing 5, I think. And yeah, the first question is, who are you when nobody's watching? Me, if nobody's watching, is really a hard question. I'm kind of constantly, kind of between much. I'm having, I'm doing, I'm having really much time alone. I'm having a boyfriend, but I'm preferring most of the times to be alone and making videos of me singing. And today was so a day like I went to a friend or thought that I'm having a friend. Um, naja, but he told me like the rudest thing ever. Sorry, no, I'm talking here, so like everything out, kind of. But he said that it is funny to watch me singing because I'm matching not a tone. And he's shown it sometimes his friends or I'm on his For You page and yeah, naja, they are laughing about me. I'm really pathetic, ridiculous, some stuff like this. And the sign what I'm making every time, so like with the fingers, so peace sign, is really too relief. Is also funny for them, and I'm like, maybe I'm doing podcast today. I need someone to talk with. Yeah, I'm answering the second question maybe. Earlier was this okay maybe earlier first question. Earlier was this like I sung inside of my flat every day the loudest I can because over myself didn't lift someone and under myself was just the cellars and next to myself was so a person who accepted it. Sung every day, I danced every day, kind of dancing. More workouts, more. Naja, something what's freeing myself a bit. So, like, spring around, really childish things. So, like, between 2018 and 2020, where I was 18 to that I was 20. Um, hmm. Between I had a relationship with someone, didn't end it, so it ended. Not didn't end it. It ended, and I was so lazy, so need to lift myself again more up. So relationship was this. And yeah. What's something you've never admit out loud? Oh, you have never admitted out loud. I don't know what admitted is more right now. Shit. Sorry, never said shit. Really sorry. I'm not cutting it because it was too like. Naja, egal. Not important, but egal means in German. I'm coming from Germany in real, and I do this podcast with the worst English ever. For this to reach more to people, and what I admitted never out loud. I'm accepting not to scream to someone, to be that kind of rude like other people are to other or to me. Sometimes I'm admitting it maybe to be that rude, but just in a way like I'm speaking the truth. You're treating me like a piece of shit, and I'm talking about you. You're handling me like a piece of shit, and that means for me like you're kind of a piece of shit for me. But just some stuff like this, and then it's at the end of a conversation for me, and if they want to speak something, then we're speaking about it. But naja. What I never admitted out loud. I never said to people earlier that they're to a point that I was 20, not what I'm actually thinking. But I was never a rude person to speak some stuff like this, like how I explained it, and then changed something inside of me because of this, that people are treating me often really like I'm literally nobody, or so unimportant to speak with me is not necessary and some stuff like this, or is it wouldn't come something around or whatever. They wouldn't gain something or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's confidence. I don't know what they would gain or whatever. And if they're rude, not. When you did stop feeling like a child, I still feel pretty like a child. With 26, So this is hard. It is like people are treating me like a kid, or people are treating me rude, or like a dump. And that's pretty like a child for me, how they are treating me in real. But to explain this, why an older person who speaks with me like I would be a kid makes them to a kid, makes them to a dumb kind of, to accepting or to respecting me in a way how I would need to be respected in real, as in that kind of age, what I'm having, what I got. It's hard to explain this. It gives every time discussions then. So next question. What part of yourself are you still trying to accept? I'm still trying to accept to be a kid, kind of. But if I'm... Also, it is like pretty hard. And I think I'm 26 and I don't need to accepting it real. That I'm still a kid. I'm doing the fifth question now about my identity, and then I'm stopping at first, and maybe I'm doing then a second episode, because kind of I'm tired, kind of I want to speak more. It feels pretty good to speak in a microphone, and if nobody's listening maybe to it, but it frees myself really much. If you could meet your younger self, what wouldn't you tell them? That I'm a loser, kind of. I'm pretty much a loser. I have a worst daily routine ever. And if I'm making me every time so lists, or often starting to make me lists, what I need to do. Like, example, I ate today like 5 pieces of potato wedges, kind of. So potato wedges is kind of. And I know it's not enough, but at the same time I'm so tired to go to a supermarket and buy me something, or eating more potato wedges. I'm just tired. Sometimes I'm believing like I'm having ADHD, sometimes I'm like, I'm not having ADHD, I think. I'm having just something like, I'm tired of this world. I'm so tired of this world. No one comes around and cares really about who I am, or asking so deep talk questions or whatever. And I'm missing really a best friend, I think. So really a best friend who is realizing, oh my gosh, what is wrong? What is right now wrong? Not like, oh my gosh, what's right now wrong? Nothing is wrong with you and you are making so scene out of it or whatever. No, so really a best friend who's like, how we fix it, what I could do for you, and yeah. This I'm missing. I think over my whole life, I never had so best friends. So, naja, maybe because of some doing this podcast. You could comment everything what you want. I'm answering to it, or yeah, some stuff like this. Gives then next episodes and some stuff like this. So that's at first I think enough. Bye bye.